Am I streaming? Am I live streaming? I am. Look at that. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, let's shut this off. Hi, it's Marie. And I just wanted to make sure I was live streaming. And I am. So, that's kind of cool. I have to shut down my Discord when I'm doing this, or else my computer doesn't want to do too much. I'm trying to move my OBS here. OBS move. OBS move. Okay. Oh, that's why, because the weight is right there. Alright, so I can see comments, I think. And let me make sure I can see my comments. Hi, everyone. Yep, I can see my comments. So anyways, I'm having coffee and I plan on streaming. I made my sim want to kill herself. I figured out how to make the Sims lose the will to live, which is kind of funny. My daughter picked out the name for this stream. I annoyed my sim so much she wanted to die. We're like gods and goddesses in the Sims. They can't see us, but they sure tell us a lot, especially when they want something or when they're hurting. You know, so we give it to them. So what I do in my Sims, I've started playing again. So I've started building my mansion, and I kind of like playing it as I go along, because sometimes I like playing it, sometimes I just like building. Why do I do this? Well, this is the artist in me coming out when I build. Okay, I have a few things I like to do. I like to do artsy things. Like my logo here on the the thingy, the computer. I like the artsy stuff. It's still March, by the way, and it's still freaking cold out. It's cold, cold, cold. Streaming before my daughter gets home. Alright, why do I do this? A, it's the artist in me. I like to build in The Sims, and it's a release. Oh, I gotta finish laundry too, but I can do that when she comes home. Anyways, and it's one of my coping skills. Like, I'm sure some of my viewers know that I am diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. I am diagnosed with major depressive disorder. I am diagnosed with anxiety disorder. And they got a little question mark as a diagnosis for social anxiety. And I am diagnosed with PTSD, CPTSD, complex post-traumatic stress disorder. So I am diagnosed with all this stuff. And the diagnosis does not define who I am. It just means I have to turn around and find ways to cope. And one of my coping skills is The Sims. So anyways, I know I'm being weird, but I started a new medication. Now I'm only on Cymbalta right now. Plus, we're trying to find an anxiety medication to like calm down my reactions to people. And then I'll sit in bed at night and for 2 weeks straight, 3 weeks straight on the same issue I had 3 weeks before, and I will have people doing things to me and saying things to me in imaginary situations that they annoyed me one time in life, but all of a sudden they're annoying me still. I let people rent out space in my head, and that's what we're doing. However, mine goes over the top with people killing me. So I have to do something. My daughter needs me to mommy. Alright, I need to be a mom first. Okay? And then I need to be able to function throughout the day. And if I get the right thing going, maybe I can get another job. Okay? I mean, I hate saying this, but right now it's not really fair to any company when I know that I take time off the way I do and I know I'm not a team player. Companies need those two things first and foremost. They need people there to work. They need them there on time. They need them there every day. People also need people who are team players, meaning you can sit next to somebody you can't stand and you can still get your work done without any problems during the day, every day, and be consistent with it. I'm not like that. I'm not consistent, and I have to be. And I cannot consciously know this about myself now that I am diagnosed the right way, which I feel I do have the right diagnoses. But I have these major, and they get in my way majorly. I've been fired from every job I've had. So, and it's all due to not getting along with others. I don't play well with others. I get a lot of experience in Kevin's Discord. Kevin McCarn, Dr. Kevin McCarn. He is the Raccoon Commander on YouTube, and like him and subscribe to him. But I suggest you also look at the links underneath, because those you get the extra links where you can find his videos after he streams live here, because he takes them down because there's YouTube censorship, and Kevin is bringing the real science to you, and for some reason they don't want real scientists saying the real things. I can get away with putting up what I did, the little bit of science I did, and I don't even have a degree. Mr. Kevin McCarran has a degree. Mr. Jonathan Cooley has a degree. Dr. Jonathan Cooley, Dr. Kevin McCarn, and Dr. Fleming. They all have degrees, and they're all bringing the right truths to us, but apparently YouTube doesn't want that to happen. So, where does that leave us? We have to take our streams down. So, Dr. Kevin McCarn does stream on YouTube. However, because of censorship, he takes his videos down and he moves them to platforms. And I'm helping him move some of the videos to like 3 other platforms for him. So, check him out. We got a Discord, and then he's got another platform he's making, kind of like a Discord, so that we don't have to go through so much censorship with that too. So there's those things going on. And he's right now in the middle of computer problems, so I am finding myself without things to do when I'm bored. And instead of staying in the chat room all day, I need to get up and down and do my things. But I figured, what better way to do this is to stream and to say hi and have coffee with everyone and turn around and just show you what I've been working on with my game. The stuff from life I can show you without being too doxed. And yes, I'm not introducing you because I don't remember my girl's name. I think it's Sarah because I love that name. It's just Emily Emily's an Emily. Emily's a good name too. I love Sarah though. And then I forgot her last name. I did it so that I wasn't doxing myself on YouTube. I normally marry Zach Bagans, but because he's a celebrity and he's a real man, I actually put Zach something else on there for my guy. And Zach Bagans is just a crush, It's, one of those things where I'll never date him. I'll never sleep with him. He's a crush, and there's a difference between a crushing on somebody and wanting to date them and sleep with them. Just means they're good looking. They're hot. And I mean hot as far as his brain goes, too. He's pretty smart. So anyways, why do I do this? It's a coping skill, and it's the artist in me. Okay, I am building my master bedroom in The Sims 4. Now, I'm going along and I'm building different rooms, and I'm doing it in live mode you know, because I want to get my Sims to be able to see if I can play them. But right now, what I do is just building the basic rooms. All right, I'll add details later, but it's kind of like a big mansion right now. And I cheat. I give myself more money than I should, and I got her going to college, and I got him building his skills of being buff, you know, and hot looking. And he's also building the skill of his oh God, what is that called? You know, doing yoga and all that. He's going to be that type of guru too. So anyways, I got those two doing that. Plus they have this maid. This maid is not a maid, it's a butler. Okay? And the butler kind of annoys me because she drinks all the time. She's a drinker. So anyways, I challenged myself kind of hard because the two that are going to be getting married, I normally like to do with bedrooms the same color as their favorite colors and stuff. Well, my challenge is my girl likes yellow, which is my favorite color, of course. She's based off of me. And my guy likes red. And yellow and red normally don't go together, but I kind of hope I made it work in my Sims game. The bed she's in is a temporary bed, as you'll see at the end of the video. You know, because I had to put them to bed, because the next thing I'm going to do is work the downstairs, which is where they're going to be living. And I'm going to put most of that stuff. The house is not anesthetic. Oh, wait a minute. I always say this wrong. I always say anesthesially, okay? But it's not that. Aesthetically, beautiful, because it's all unfinished. And there's things everywhere, and you know, I painted my yard, but the paint came off when I saved it. They didn't save it for me, so I have to go back and repaint the yard. I hate it when the game does that to me. So I'm basically kissing it for now. What is kissing? I'm keeping it simple, stupid, and you know, I'm just keeping the room simple. Except for I love to go over the top with the kitchens. I don't know why. I made the master bedroom. I already made the maid's bedroom and her little bathroom there. But the computer kept lagging, and that was just a dry run of the game and how to stream it, and I have to record it, and because I don't like the way it comes out if I just stream it live, so I have to record it. I have to tweak it. Okay, so I did this. I did the balcony. I wanted a balcony off the master bedroom because of course it's a uppity house, you know, for somebody who's rich. And I put a master bath in it, and I have another room. And I don't know whether I want to put it as her painting room or his workout room, which I don't think I want to do something personal for a workout room. I want something where the whole family can join in and I'm working out. So it might be a painting room, or it might be even a personal study of theirs. I don't know. It's a mystery room. So we'll figure that out later. And I wanted to introduce my characters, like I said. I forget the girl's name. I'll if I can see it with my glasses when the video is playing, I'll let you know. But I don't know her last name, and I don't know Zach's last name either. And I figured this would be kind of cool, only because I'm going to try again to have my Sims be generational. Meaning, these Sims are going to have babies. They're going to grow up, they're going to die, and then the other ones are going to grow up and have kids. And I want to keep it like that. I love playing generational Sims. And the other thing I like getting up is both their picture taking skills, because then I can have pictures of them when they're younger and then older. And then, you know, you can have family walls and stuff. Like I looked in the Queen's in the King's that, you know, overseas where they normally live, the palace there, and they have this whole room full of art and stuff. I want to do stuff like that, you know. So anyways, I I do have the sniffles, so. Okay, I'm going to show you my video now, and like I said, if you want to chat, you can chat, and if you have any questions after you're watching this, then just post them down in the comments, section. I'll be doing this, but it's just, if you want to chat and talk and have coffee and all that. So what I'm doing here is I made the balcony. The computer was lagging, so I didn't even include how I made that balcony. All right, but I love that balcony. I really, really, really do. So anyways, this is, if you want to stop and pause this is all the cheats I use when I'm building, because I like to, do all these things. You can look up the sims.com and look at what all these things do. But it's Control-Shift-C, which opens the dialog box, and then you type in all those commands, and they all give you access to different things that you normally wouldn't have access to. I have fun trying to mix and match windows together, even if they're from different packs. I don't even look at the packs. See, there's the front of my house. I had that all painted with a walkway, and Sims took it out. So here's the balcony, and the balcony, I put a nice little hot tub on it for romantic purposes, because Zach and Marie, they haven't fallen in love yet, and that's going to be an issue, and you will see why that's going to be an issue in this video. Understand when I'm putting these pillars on the sides of the house that there's also terrain detailing, and there's also putting bushes and stuff in there, so sometimes it'll be aesthetically unpleasing, but then it hides. On this, I love the window so much on the top. So what you always want to save, by the way. I save this like 10 million times when I do it. I only showed you one time I was saving it, just to remind me to tell you to save your work often. Just like anything else on the computer, always save, save, save. And now they do it automatically, but I don't trust that, so I just save myself. Well, I don't want to really put a roof on here, so, and now that they have the smaller size, they have the smaller size walls, I can do it the way I like it. So we can see the roof is done, and I'll probably change the color of the roof to match the color of the other roofing. But I wanted to show you what you could do if you didn't want to hide your windows at all. I kind of hit them on the front, but I have it going down. I'm not a professional at this. You might want Little Simsy, or, there's a couple people. Oh, by the way, when you're doing this, you could do that. So I suggest just doing a wall halfway and then doing 1, 2. That always happens to me. So that's how I make the balconies. By the way, when I don't want anything underneath them. I don't know whether I'm going to make this into a carport, or whether or not I'm going to have water under there, or what. I don't know yet. Like I said, I do everything real quick. I'm doing this real quick just to get a feel for where I want things and stuff. And then at a later date, I'll add in the details. But right now, I like to play sometimes. And like I said, I like to play sometimes, and I like to do it. So right now, I'm building the basic house, because I still want land for everything else. The chickens, the cows, and all that, because they have those in this game. And, so I'm just building everything the way I want it. The house will be the same no matter what, except for when I'm trying to do the gardening thing, because I am going to have her be a gardener. I like doing gardening, in real life, so. It's where it gets tricky. I cannot look at floor plans when real floor plans. They say to look at the real floor plans. I can't do that in this. Forget it. So I try to, make my own little rooms myself. Sometimes they come out too big. Sometimes they come out too small. I don't like small rooms that you have to, I figured I can do this. This is the master bedroom. I'm making it big for a reason. Because I do split it up to make it more into, I put the bathroom and everything in there. So there's a bathroom, and then like I said, I have an extra mystery room. I'll say it that way. It's a mystery. So anyways, I got the sniffles. You know, yesterday it's been warm. The last 2 weeks, it's been really, really, really warm out. You have to look up Celsius, but it's been like 50 to 60 degrees. One day it almost got up to 70. Now it's back down to 20 degrees. The last 2 days. And yesterday, I made the mistake of going out to have my normal cigarette in the morning with my girlfriend downstairs. One of my best friends. I got many best friends. I got a couple best friends. But now I got the sniffles, and leaving the window open at night sometimes, but I didn't do it last night, and the cats were mad at me, but that's okay. My cats are my babies, and they sleep on my bed with me, and normally I'll sit there and open the window. Anyways, when they come out with this other pack, I kind of like the for the bigger rooms and stuff. I kind of like these archways. So I wish they would come out with an actual garage door. That's what I want. But right now we have like nah, I won't even say it. But I want an actual garage door too, and a barn door. They need to do a barn door because we can make barns in this, but they don't have an actual barn door, and I'm not. I can't use this stuff and play the game at the same time because if you use like the shelves and stuff when they're partying and stuff, things get put up on those shelves and you can't get them off there. And you can't see them, and all of a sudden the whole place is everybody's like, oh, yuck, ew, and you have to go around looking for these things that are making a garbage smell and making your Sims upset. So that's that. Now, because I am borderline, and yes, I tried to commit suicide a couple times in my lifetime, and it's not no for me. I do advocate for suicide awareness. I've been always doing this for years. All right, if you're having a problem, even if you're having a problem, you don't know how to fix it, but if you're in a dark spot and you can't get out of it, or you feel you can't get out of it, you call that number, 1-800-273-TALK, and you can talk about your problems. That's 1-800-273-8255, and I will do a commercial-like thing for that because it's so important. Our mental health is so important. Our brains are so important. We got to keep them nice and taken care of. And if you need somebody and nobody's around, it's probably not because of you. It's probably because they're busy. People are busy, or it's late at night. You can call that number, and there's going to be somebody there 24/7. So your therapist's not around or anything like that. You call that number, 1-800-273-TALK, or 1-800-723-8255, I believe it is. It's too small for me to see. Yeah, too small for me to see. And so anyways, that's that. Let's see what's going on. Yep, we're still streaming. All right. So anyways, let's see. Like I said, my challenge here was to see how yellow and red look together, and it kind of looks kind of cool together. The two bright colors together. I don't know if I do this in my house, but I don't know. I'm not the person to ask when it comes to CHIC things that are in trends and all that. I'm not like, I'm a t-shirt and jeans kind of girl. And so when it comes to making things work and putting things together, I'm not your person. Like, I'll probably change these lanterns and stuff. I don't like them. I like the ones in the game for country living, though. Those are cute. But all these fancy dancy, like I had lighting on here, and I did take them off. You'll see it at the end of the game. I took them off because I noticed that they were freaking candles. And I don't know. Sometimes The Sims has funny things going on in them. I don't know if those candles will put that on fire, so I had to take the candles off, but it worked because I like putting lighting, and they got more lights that are decorative lights up, so we can do that, and that's kind of cool. Um, let's see. So anyways, my challenge was to do red and yellow. And of course, look at the trim. The trim's white and the freaking bed's gonna be dark. So, the trim maybe if I made things to upload to the gallery, yeah, I would maybe do it differently. But right here, that's me. That's me. The bed's, see the dark frame with the bed? It doesn't really match the frame of the room. You want to keep it all the same color, I guess, But, and even the frame and everything. But me, no, I don't do that. Not in The Sims. Not when I'm just playing. I'm not good with that. And of course, the Sims don't care about that. As long as they have it decorated, that's all they freaking care about. See the lighting there? I thought that was kind of cool, but honestly, like I said, it's gonna catch the curtain on fire. So I had to take that off. I like the tall rooms, but I don't, because I can like get fancy and build different things. But if you don't have your what is that, control shift C on all the time, it takes things and puts it in your box down at the bottom there. That's your moving box, what you have. If you look down at the bottom to the left of the bar, see where it's at the boxes, that's where it'll put it, and it sucks. So anyway, see those lights up there I just put? I like those lights because they're, not only are they lights, but they're also really pretty decorations. So I kind of like that they did that. Excuse me, I'm like sniffling. I should have blown my nose before I did this, but it doesn't matter because I've been sniffling all day. And this is coldish. It's not coronavirus. I had coronavirus back in January. This is just a stuffy nose. Okay, this was your Rudolph. It's Rudolph. Anyways. Yeah, see the lights, I can make them bigger, smaller. The way you make things bigger and smaller, and I didn't put it there, is you got your brackets, not the fancy brackets, but you got just the regular straight brackets. That's what you press, to make them smaller and bigger. Some items it works on, some items it doesn't. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I don't work for the Sims people, so I have no clue. You can find all that. The Sims Carl Sims Guide. That's where my go-to. Carl's Sims Guide. If you want to know, go there. Anyways, I see I slurp, and Zach Bagans has a problem with people making all sorts of unnecessary noises. So when I'm slurp, that's why I'm like, I'm no good for him. I don't care. Take me or leave me. If you can't handle me at my worst, you can't handle me at my best, baby. And my worst is a sniffling, sneezing, slurping coffee type of person, But I'm not ashamed of it. My whole family was like that, though. We never ashamed of anything. They're a bunch of nurses and nurses' aides in my family. Nothing really fazed us. But I wasn't. I was a laundry aide for a nursing home when I worked for a nursing home, and then I was an optician. I worked in the back room making eyeglasses. Both jobs were equally good. It's just dealing with people that sucks for me, I mean, if I had my way and if things worked out, I probably would be actually behind a microscope right now. I finally found out what I wanted to do the last time I went to college. I wanted to actually virology or DNA, because that's where all I used to say that too before this all came about, before coronavirus happened. I'm like, yeah, if you want to go into the biology, the place where the money is in DNA and virology. And lo and behold, look what happened with coronavirus. The virologists it's all about the virologists right now. Well, maybe not right now with the war in Ukraine, but with coronavirus it is. People don't realize that's where I love the knowledge to come through. I've always looked up medical stuff, and I know some things, but I don't know everything type deal. And that was a running joke. My doctor died. He came in from a jog and he dropped dead of a heart attack. But before he did that, before that happened, I used to call him and say, okay, I Googled my symptoms. I have a brain tumor today. Or, and I told him, I Googled my symptoms. I have Ebola. And he used to always laugh. So I said, no, this is what's going on, and I think it's this, but I need your professional opinion before I can proceed, because I can't do anything else without you. 9 times out of 10, that's what it was. He liked me. They liked me. But, no. So, anyways, this is building my master bedroom, like I said. You want me to repeat myself? I have coffee, 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 coffee. And my daughter's going to be home in 10 minutes. How long this doesn't... I'll just only got a few more minutes. So, only got 8 minutes. So, we'll be good to go. So, anyways, getting back to my bedroom, see how I did part of it fancy and part of it not fancy. Like, I sometimes will do a big fancy headboard, and what I can envision there is like a fish tank headboard, because I like making fish tanks, not using fish tanks, but making them. Those are wild to make. You can make all sorts of different designs with that, with the way to make those. But, yeah, I like doing stuff like that. This is just a basic, okay, let's do this. Now I'm going to throw toilet in and sink in, just a, basic mirror, sink, toilet, lighting. A little bit higher end, but like the sinks in the toilets, I do the lowest end so that they can get their experience with mechanics, with fixing things, because they always break. So until they get up there and they're in fixing things, I want them to be able to fix things. Eventually, when they're working on that, I'll turn around and stop the butler from fixing things. You can do that with butlers. With butlers, you can stop the, they take care of the kids, they fix things, they cook, and they clean. And you can turn those on or off depending on what you want. Like right now, I just turned off the, what was it? No, I didn't turn anything off. The other thing you can do with butlers, you have to do, is make them sleep, or else you continue to get different butlers. My butlers kept on not sleeping, I noticed. And then when I found out if I made them sleep, they'd stay better, that's what I did. And the other thing is I gave the key to the house to the butler. And I was like, why did I do that? So I might do that with this butler. This butler's a drunk and he's got a bad attitude. So anyways, there's my bathroom. There's my mystery room. And yeah, I kind of like it. So, got to put in that toilet still. And then what we're going to do, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put them to bed. And that's what I did. I put them to bed because everybody has a room now to sleep in and they were tired anyways. I can go down and make a small living room and a small kitchen for them so that they have everything they need. And then I can play a little bit. Yeah. Probably give them a low-end computer so that they can get their fixing done that too. But I got this set so that it's a study ground, so maybe I should give the high-end computer so that, until they get out of college. That's always cool. But her, I'm going for a horticulture degree. The plants. I want her to do most of the farming on the property and get money that way. Right now, oh crap, oh no, you know what? I deleted the beehive, I think. But right now I got a beekeeper. I put chickens out too, but that was just too much with 3 classes. So I'm just doing the classes, getting that degree, and then I'm gonna keep her home, up her skills. You know, I'm up in Zach's skills too. I gave myself a shitload of money, so for now I'm good with money. So I'll hold on to some of the stuff that I get. And then after she's done with her college, I will probably get the chickens. I've never milked a cow in this before. I just had done chickens. And when you get the chickens and you do it and you hatch chickens and stuff, you know, it goes pretty well. And it goes better and better and better and better. I learned how to make the bees, make better, you know, I'll have to do the planting and stuff soon. I don't like their garden patches per se. So I do my own gardens. If I have to use the patch to make the bigger things, then I will. But I want to get good at gardening before I do anything else. And I will not make a cow plant right now. Oh no. You know? So anyways, right now what I'm doing is I'm putting them to bed. So that's Zach and Marie's bed. Or not Marie, but Sarah. I believe her name's Sarah. I can't see her name. That's her bed and Zach's bed. And I think her last name is Chadwick. I let the computer randomize that name and just picked one I liked. The same thing with Zach's. And then what happened was, you'll see what happens. You will definitely see what happens. Because, I mean, look, she's talking to her friend, and she's dying of embarrassment right there, because that's one of her best friends. And what's happening is she is talking in this unfinished place with nothing to do for those people. So, I mean, I don't understand where he got playful, and you know, I don't understand where she's happy, because look, she's very sad at the end there. There's no lighting, there's no nothing, you know. So I embarrassed my poor Sim. He's taking what is he doing? Oh my God, he is playing in the tub. That is Zach Bagans, basically, but not Bagans on here because I don't, you know. So anyways, there's Zach playing in the tub. That's funny. Let's see what happens. I gotta put her to bed, so she gotta say goodbye. And let's put her to bed. Well, I'm having her read, but she got bored reading. Yes, Zach went to bed, so she's reading. I want to get her fun up. See, she wasn't having very much fun. I mean, Zach, woohoo, he had a lot of fun. But she's got to get her fun up. All she's been doing is studying and doing schoolwork. So I had to get her social up and her fun up. So that's why she was reading. So I went to put her. She won't go to bed because Zach's one of her friends, though. She won't sleep with him because he's a boy. So, anyways, there you go. There's your bed. There's my God thing. La! And there's a bed. So she's got a bed. Now, so she's looking at, what are you doing? She's looking at the, she's going to look at the painting until I can get her in bed. So that bed's not going to stay there. I got to make them fall in love, and maybe that's going to be our next stream. They're going to fall in love. No, I got to do this. Oh my God! Did you see that? Did you see that? That was this picture right here where she wants to be dead. Why? because she was so embarrassed about her house being not finished with her best friend in it that it's so depressing in the house she wants to die. So anyways, that was my Sims, and my daughter's gonna be here any minute now. So I'm gonna have to get going. I thank you for enjoying this stream, and I thank you for being here. Thank you, and have a great day, and enjoy. La. Stop streaming. Enjoy.